Akagi. Akagi! Downhill, night, and dry.
My screen is not good.
Don't worry about it.
But
What?
But I can't see the road.
What?
Wah.
Flicker them on and off every 2 seconds.
Player 1 versus Aaron. Here we go. Oh, it's dark on his screen. Look how dark it is. He needs to turn on the lights, bro. No, he's driving in the dark. Doesn't need the lights. Forget it. He knows his course like the back of his hand. Smooth, but Mr. Senpai is into an early lead here. And given his track record so far, it's going to be very difficult for Lance to come back from this. Let's see if he makes any mistakes going into this sequence here. Can he keep the speed? Very smooth through the little loop-to-loop back and forth. I don't even know. That was a shortcut back there. Did you see that? Oh, man. Take a turn into a hairpin here. Very clean. Continuing through the straightaways here. Oh, did you take the wall? The focus on both of these men. Oh, he finally turns on his lights. I don't know if that's going to help him, but it's a secret speed boost code. You didn't know? Lights on, lights off, on, off, on, off, on. And Mr. Senpai off to a healthy lead here. Approaching the final checkpoint before the finish line. The first portion was probably a little slower than he would have liked, but through the final checkpoint here into the finish portion of the course. This is the part where I don't talk and y'all listen to the music. The lead is too large. Taking a heavy wall there. Is that gonna give him a chance? I don't think so. Through the final turn, approaching the finish line. Senpai takes game 1 of this best 2 out of 3. Going into the second game, does he have a course choice in mind?
I got points. Nice.
Oh, you can change your oil. That's great. Finally. I know. I could smell the fumes. It was getting a little bad. He chooses the Legend of the Street Challenge. Ah, Iggy, that's my favorite.
Iggy's only a child there. Come on.
Switching cards.
That is allowed. Actually, I hear he's one.
All right, so here we go. Reset. Thank you, everyone who is watching right now. I'm not sure who is and who isn't, but this is to move on to the finals. We are in Las Vegas. This is at Game Nest, playing Initial D tonight, just before the intersection of Spring Mountain and Decatur off the Strip. Not very far, about 10 minutes, so if you're in town, hit us up. If you're not following us hit the little heart, follow us on Twitch here, follow us on Twitter, and like us on Facebook here at Game Nest Las Vegas. We hold different kind of arcade style tournaments like this You know, maybe a couple times a month, do different games. We have a lot of dance games. We have racing games. We also have consoles. We throw console tournaments as well. So please, if you aren't following us, make sure you do, so we can, you know, make these bigger and better and more hype, and for you guys that watch it, and I can talk more shit and cause more trouble. So thank you to everybody. Follow me on Twitter at JustChad. I am Just Chad. Good old Just Chad TV. That's me. Follow me for what I'm doing, going around different places, seeing different things, talking different crap. Just having a good old time with y'all. I don't even know what's going on right now in the chat. What's going on right now in the chat? Anybody? Anybody? Nobody? Cool. So we're lined up here. I totally missed the stage select, but here we go. Player one versus Aaron, and we're off. In the second game, one up by Aaron. Taking the early lead, is he going to be able to overcome him? Can he keep the turns clean? They're so focused. Is the music the driving factor for Mr. Senpai over here? Can Lance, is that the difference that he needs to take a game? Oh, and a pretty clean turn there by both of them, not losing too much ground. Going into the straightaway here, into a big turn here. Is it going to be clean? Absolutely. No wall for either of them. Not losing too much speed. A little bit of a kiss, no, going forward through into the straightaway. Big speed. The drone of the cars moving into the turns here. How does NASCAR do this? That's what I want to know. How does NASCAR do this? Yeah, right? Absolutely. I don't drink though, so I'm out of NASCAR. Done. Toast. All right, another quick turn. Right on him. One little mistake by Mr. Senpai on the left, and he could definitely catch up with him. The focus on both of these men's faces. The lucrative driving style of Lance. Takes a little bit off the wall, but that's okay. He didn't lose too much ground. Going into a turn here, into a good straightaway, can build some speed into the sequence of hairpins coming up in just a moment. Good shift. I like that. Excellent. Good turns by both. Too clean for both men. No mistakes. Not losing any speed. It's going to be very difficult for Lance to come back from this into the final portion of the course. Approaching the finish line. One final turn. One more turn into a big straightaway. Just cruising along in the straightaway, watching Senpai drive away. Hey, whenever you need me, just let me know. I got you. Into the final sequence of turns here. The finish line approaches momentarily. Crash and burn. Congratulations. Mr. Senpai moving on to the final round. Don't worry, Lance, you get to drive one more time. Gotta go for third place against Howard.